Hello, 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 hello. How are you all? So, I am going to do a little mini astrology highlight. This is going to be a refresher on the astrology happenings for May for your mid-monthly readings here. So, I'm just going to jump into it and we'll do our little picture show like we did the last time. All right, so May 13th, guys, that's coming up here. Jupiter enters Pisces, okay? So Jupiter enters Pisces. All right, and that is the planet of luck and expansion, and it enters dreamy Pisces. This energy will encourage positivity, help us stay open-minded, and to follow our dreams, okay? Also, under this energy, if you have fantasies that you want to see come true, Jupiter can make that happen, okay? All right. So, on the 20th of May, the Sun enters Gemini. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right. Yay. That's great news, guys, okay? And happy birthday, all my Geminis, okay? So, for the next 4 weeks, talking and those little thinkers up in our heads, those are going to be front and center, okay? Those are going to be center stage for the next 4 weeks. This is the time for studying, good talks, and some laughs, okay? So also on the 26th, don't forget, guys, the full moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius. That is only for tying up loose ends, guys, okay? On the 26th, don't forget, do not start anything new on the 26th. Because also, the dreaded Mercury goes retrograde in Gemini. So honestly, those 6 whole days that you got to have some good talks and all that stuff, it's going to get a little cuckoo, okay? So this planet rules Gemini and Virgo. We usually feel the effects of this weeks in advance, okay? For instance, it's wreaking havoc on my computer, okay? So I'm already feeling it. Expect communication to be wonky. There's going to be misunderstandings. There's going to be miscommunication of all kinds, expect delays of all kinds. Travel is going to suck, okay? It may suck. Electronics are going to give you hell or just die altogether, okay? Try to hold off on buying anything expensive, basically. You don't want to, really get into big ticket items, That includes, computers, cars, houses, anything big. Try to hold off if you can, and don't start anything new. You don't want to start anything new during a Mercury retrograde because you might have to go back and do it over or realize that you really didn't want to do it in the first place, okay? So just try to wait until after Mercury goes direct, okay? All right. So that is all I have for the rest of May. But I wanted to give you guys some June highlights, okay? So, and I wasn't doing my little, I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't doing my little picture show, okay? So on June 2nd, and these are just highlights, guys. I'm not going to get into the big story, but I'll give you my opinion of what it's going to be like, okay? So on June 2nd, Venus enters Cancer, okay? And that's good news, okay? And I will get into that when I do the monthlies for June. We'll get into we'll get right into why that's good news, okay? On June 10th, there is a new moon solar eclipse in Gemini. That's great news, okay? Good stuff happening there. On June 11th, Mars enters Leo, okay? That's going to be interesting times. Interesting times, okay? On the 20th, Jupiter goes retrograde in Pisces. That is not, it's not awful, but it's not great, okay? So it could be worse, but it's not the worst, okay? Also on the 20th, the Sun enters Cancer. Woohoo! And it is officially summer. officially summer, and it is the longest day of the year, okay? All right, on the 22nd, Mercury goes direct in Gemini, and that is fantastic news. Fantastic news. There is a 2 week shadow phase after, but it's not as bad as the shadow phase leading into the retrograde, okay? So things may still be a little wonky the next 2 weeks, but so much better, okay? On the 24th, we have the full moon in Capricorn, all right? And on the 25th, Neptune goes retrograde into Pisces. And for that, so now we have and Jupiter and Neptune retrograde. Now I say meh. That's just meh. So, you know, some things could kind of, yeah, meh. We'll talk about it in June. Anyway, on the 27th, Venus enters Leo, and that could be very interesting, okay? That could be very interesting. It looks like it's a little bit interesting, okay? So, yeah, we got a mixed month in June, okay? There's going to be some up times, and there's going to be some not so up times. Maybe not completely down, but not all that up. Alrighty, my loves, that is what I have for you in the astrology happenings, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get into your individual readings, so I'll see you over there. Alrighty, bye. Alright. Hey, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. I hope you guys like the astrology part of the video. I really enjoyed doing it. June definitely looks like it's going to be an interesting month. So make sure you guys come back for the June monthlies, because I can't wait to read that. I'm very interested to see what's really going on. So this is going to be your mid-monthly for May of 2021. And this reading is for Cancer and Cancer placements. Oh, and your cards are already talking, guys. All right. So this is going to be a general reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you. So just take what you need from it and leave the rest, okay? Also, if it doesn't resonate, you can always check out your other placements and see if they make more sense for you. If it does resonate and you do like it, please hit those like buttons, guys. As you know, YouTube, the more likes that the video gets, the more YouTube will show it in the searches. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscription button and the bell notification next to it as well. Alright, one thing I forgot to mention in the astrology video is during a Mercury retrograde, people from your past tend to come back more often. Doesn't necessarily always have to be exes, but it can be. So just a heads up. Okay? Alright, and I feel like your cards are ready here. So we're going to see what's coming up for you here for the second half of May. Alright, what's going on? Interesting. Okay. So I feel like something's got you feeling rejected. And we have the Two of Swords on the bottom here. Something has you feeling rejected. We'll get some clarity on that. The outside energy, though, coming through is kind of working together on something. But it's possible that whatever is coming through is not what you wanted. Because it looks like there's a little bit, for me, it seems like there's a little bit of disappointment mixed in there, right? So you're just kind of feeling like, I don't know if I want that, right? And And I feel like what's really hindering this is that you maybe don't even know what you want. At least you're not getting what you want. And that's really hindering the situation here. Um, your hope is that you finally, kind of see things differently, you know, finally start getting what you want here. Okay, that's kind of what you're hoping for, but it just doesn't look like it's working out right now. Uh, I feel like if it keeps kind of going this way, there's going to be some destruction, some emotional upheaval, definitely a big change, right? Um, I do feel like there's going to be a big change. Um, but how you can help this here with the King of Cups, and this is Aries, guys, and we also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the King of Wands. How you can help this, though, guys, is possibly you might have to tell somebody how you're feeling. It's possible that the reason you're not getting what you want um, is because they don't know. It's possible, yeah, it's very possible that you're not getting what you want because they don't know, because you haven't told them. So I feel like for you, you need to bring clarity into the situation here and tell this person. Because if you don't, this is going to just remain uncertain. Okay, there's just going to be this uncertainty here. So let's go ahead and get some clarity on this and see if we can get a better picture of what's really going on here for you Cancers. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's get the Four of Cups. One more time for the Four of Cups. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you may have been a little back and forth here about what you want. Maybe if only in your head. I feel like what you do want is commitment. But I feel like even if you see evidence of it coming, it's coming at a little slower rate than you want. And so I feel like that kind of makes you go back and forth, right? So it's like you feel it coming and you're okay for a minute, and then it doesn't make as much progress, and you kind of go back and forth. Like, well, maybe I don't want this. Maybe I'll just, move on, or, whatever the case may be. But the energy of working it out, working it together is still kind of out there. So I feel like, oh, we have the King and the Queen of Swords here. So I feel like there's a lot of behind the scenes planning going on here. And this could be from the other person that it's coming from, right? It's kind of like behind the scenes, and not really. I feel like the problem here is there's no communication between the two of you in terms of getting it together. I feel like it's just you're doing your thing and they're doing their thing, but nobody's really kind of telling each other, giving anybody any real direction. Okay, so I feel like that's kind of the issue here, is like neither one of you have the direction of what the other one is doing or wants to do. Okay, it's a Libra energy there, and we got Virgo, more air, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, that is the issue here. Okay, so what is hindering this is the lack of balance and the lack of communication, like I was just saying. And that's why you're not getting what you want, okay? The lack of balance and the lack of communication is what's really stalling this and not helping this to move forward, okay? Your hope here is to get it together. Both of you get it together and really get what you want out of this. Right. Queen of Wands. Now we have the two power couples on the board, guys. We have the Queen and the King of Wands here. Okay. So, yeah. your hope is that you're going to get what it is that you want, you know, whether you have to fight for it or not. You want that love, you want that joy, you want to see exactly what you want coming out. That's your hope. You want to start seeing evidence of what exactly it is that you want. You know, that hope and love and joy and, you know, contentment and completeness and, you know, everything. You know, it's Leo energy, and we have more fire here. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? But I feel like there's going to be a big blow up. There's going to be a big change if I feel like if this maybe it needs to happen. It's possible that this needs to happen in order for this to change, because this is what's coming is you know, a bit, yeah. In order for this to change, I feel like there needs to be a big shakeup, guys. I mean, unfortunately, there needs to be a big change. It doesn't necessarily have to be a breakup or a complete tower moment. But I feel like in order to get to this reconciliation, that's Aquarius and Sagittarius, it needs to fall apart, unfortunately. Or one of you needs to really start talking. And I don't feel like it's going to completely end, like I said. I feel like it just needs to, you know, maybe be restructured, okay? If there's enough to salvage the foundation, right, then it just needs to be restructured, and your wish is going to come true, and reconciliation is going to become possible. All right, but I feel like there's two people not really telling each other the plan and just kind of aimlessly going. Still probably coming towards each other real slow here, but not really talking about it. So that's how you can help here, Cancers. You guys got to talk. You got to tell them how you're feeling. You got to tell them your plan. Ask them what their plan is. Spill the beans. Tell them what's up. Find out what's up from them. Touch base on things. Communication is going to be the key here to getting what you want. Okay? Otherwise, it's just going to be a heartbreak. Right? So, more fire energy. Wow, a lot of fire, a lot of water energy here, guys, and air. Okay? So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy again. That's 2 King of Wands. So you have to talk in order to get what you want, or it's probably going to lead to a breakup eventually, or, you know, just a break apart, a heartbreak, in fact, you know. So you guys got to start talking. Got to start talking to this person that you're wanting to be with, or else it is going to, you know, the outcome is going to be this, you know, still be uncertain, okay? But I feel like if you talk, you know, yeah, see, I feel like if you don't talk, there's going to be an ending, you know, that's Capricorn energy. You can't avoid it, guys. You can't avoid it, or else it's going to end. In order to get what you want, you have to balance it out, and you have to speak to each other. You have to tell each other what you want, or else it's going to end. I see avoidance here for some reason. I feel like you're both avoiding things, and that's the outcome. So, one of you has to make the first move. So if you're not going to do it, and they're not going to do it, but see, what you don't see coming is there could be a potential here for this, you know. I feel like you guys are heading here, but you can't if you don't talk to each other, right? You can't if you don't talk to each other, because how does one know what the other one wants and what the other one's doing, right? So I feel like there's more to this story, you know. You know your story better than I do here. But definitely, Cancers, I feel like what it comes down to is if this is what you're wanting from this person, definitely speak up. Speak up. Because I feel like what you don't know is they want it too. Okay? Maybe you're not feeling like they do. They do. Okay, so if this is you and you're kind of, talking to somebody again about getting it together, they want it too. You just have, and they might think the same thing about you. I feel like if you two don't get together and talk about what you want, there's going to be some heartache on both sides. Okay. So, I'm not going to do the, I'm not going to do the Zodiac Oracle for these guys. I feel like everybody's on the board here. We had water, fire, air. I have Virgo, Capricorn. I think the only thing we didn't have was Taurus here. It also could be a Taurus, though. Doesn't mean it can't be a Taurus, guys. Okay. But I do have some new oracles I wanted to flip for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So let's see what we got here. Expansion, ritual, dance, feast, fire. Okay, so I feel like that is talking about, it could be fire energy. Okay, this could be predominantly fire energy in your, for your person. Maybe you need to, ritual, maybe you need to speak to a higher power here to help you and guide you into what you need to do for this situation, okay? Adventure, laughter, spontaneous nature renewal. And it's possible that's what this needs as well, okay? And that could be kind of what we're talking about here with the ritual too. Rituals can be about doing new things together, starting new rituals as a couple, just to get closer, okay? So it could be that you need to, add more laughter and more fun and maybe some more adventure to get this renewed and be able to open up and talk about your feelings, because I know talking about your feelings can be hard. So definitely feel like that's the key, though, guys. You have to talk to this person and they need to talk to you. So one of you has to open up first, okay? So yeah, definitely expand your nerves here. Expand your how far you'll go. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Cancers. I'd like to thank all of you for watching this video. I do appreciate all of you so much. If you liked it, please hit the like buttons. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscription button and the bell notification next to it. As always, be good, be safe, be happy. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.